This is Dr. John Brimhall, a special guest, Dr. Linda Huxtable from Florida, a renowned naturopath, and Kevin Jellerson, who is the one that got me interested in Beamer. So I just want to take a few minutes for those of you who may not know much about Beamer. I have probably $300,000 worth of equipment here in my house. I have a research center, and I treat only complicated patients here. I have everything from the big PEMFs and 5 or 6 different kinds of lasers. I have an oxygen tank. I have about everything you can imagine for treating patients. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If I had to give up everything, I'd want to hang on to at least one laser. But everything else I would probably give up, even my hyperbaric chamber, for the Beamer. And the interesting thing about the Beamer, people say, well, what do you use it for? And I say, it doesn't matter what the condition is. What could you imagine would improve if you could improve the oxygen content to every cell in the body? Even the microcirculation, which is up to 74% of the circulation of the body. I mean, we never even talked like this before because we had no way of doing it, much less prove we've done it. But here with the Beamer, it's a special sine wave that actually, on its way up with that S-curve that's laying on its side, it peaks 40 times before it hits the top. And they have found that that particular wave increases the circulation through the body, even the microcirculation. And it also helps those blood vessels to move blood through there. Fantastic second. But I want the doctors to know that do AK or they do muscle response testing, or if you do the Brimhall protocol. The way I do this in the office is I'll bring a patient in the first time I see them, and I only see complicated cases. And I insist they all have Beamer treatment, or I won't see them. And the majority of them I talk into getting their own Beamer so they can take advantage of it every day. And of course, their whole family wants to be on it. My 5-year-old twins say it gives them superpowers. But anyway, I'll bring a patient in. I have them sit on the chair. I'm behind them, on the table actually, and I'll do a range of motion study, have them bend their elbows there, and then I just raise the elbow up in the air and say how high I can raise it. Most of you have seen me do that, and most of the time they'll come up to barely 90 degrees and lock up. And so they see a restricted motion. I will then do the total scan on them. I'll check liver, gallbladder, cystic duct, spleen, pancreas, heart, liver, lungs, everything. I do a whole scan on it. Then I lie down on the Beamer. This is the first visit now, and I do the Beamer treatment to them. Then I get them back up and check them. Most of the time, they have improved anywhere from 50% to 100% range of motion, both the upper extremities and the lower legs. If you try those as well, most of the reflexes, probably 9 out of 10 reflexes, go away just by doing Beamer because it increases the blood supply there, and so it increases anything that we do because it gets oxygen to the tissues. It hauls away toxins when it's all through. So not only is it carrying oxygen to the cells, it's also carrying the nutrition that we put them on. And that's how I demonstrate it to the patients. And when they feel the difference, most of them are very, very eager to go ahead and give it a try in their own life and doctors in their own practice. Okay, Kevin, give us a little bit of your insights on the Beamer.
Yeah, before I get into my short presentation, I'd like to just share with you a little bit about my personal experience with Beamer. Over a year ago, I received a call from my good friend of almost 30 years now, David Sage, and he had just gotten involved with Beamer, was very excited about it, and encouraged me to attend an academy coming up that following weekend. I was scheduled for some pretty serious dental surgery, which I put on hold. And second day of the academy, I placed my order. I got it in 4 days, and I'm glad to say that I still have my tooth. The dental challenge went away. And also, I had genetic neuropathy for the past 5 years, where I was getting those shooting pains at night in the bottom of my feet. Very painful, of course, very disruptive to sleep, and just not a happy camper. I'll say that the very first time I used Beamer on my feet, the shooting pains stopped, have not returned, and I probably got about 75% of the feeling back in my feet, and I'm just ecstatic. It's an incredible, incredible device. But what I'd like to do is share with everybody this evening how to market your Beamer in a medical practice. And it's very simple, 5 easy steps. The first thing you want to do is send out an email invite to everybody in your database, invite them in, and then you're going to advertise a little bit of Beamer in your waiting room. The second step is to offer 2 different packages for them after they come in and have their free sessions. And then you want to encourage them to maybe bring a friend the next visit, and you'll offer them both a free session for that. The fourth step is you want to let them know that they can own their own Beamer and have it in the comfort of their own home for their entire family and friends to use. And then last, let them know that if they share Beamer with others and someone gets a Beamer, that the company gives a really nice, what I call a referral fee or a referral gift for them sharing Beamer with others. So here's step 1, email blast invite, something to the effect of this, and you can get this PowerPoint slide for this text later. I'll give you Jason's contact information, but I would just use exactly the verbiage here and then encourage them to call now, schedule their free session, and you always want to put an expiration date on the bottom, and I recommend make it 30 days from the day you send out the email. And these pictures up here are kind of nice to include, especially the far right one showing the mother and daughter on the Beamer. That shows that it's very safe for children also. Now, the advertised part of step 1, the company has some really nice pull-up banners that you can order that you can put in your waiting room. And I'd also maybe put some type of a sign that would say, ask about your free Beamer session, and give it a value of between, say, $20 and $50. And we'll get into that a little bit later. And then also, there is going to be a waiting room video loop available soon that you can put on a flat screen in your waiting room for your patients to watch as they're sitting there. And that will generate a lot of interest and questions right off the bat. Step 2, on the offering the 2 packages. We recommend that once they come in and have their session and you educate them a little bit about Beamer, you tell them that you have 2 options. You have a 10-session pack, and you want to price those between $200 and $500. Now, why the difference? Well, if you're in a low-income area, you want to start at the $200 for 10. And, of course, if you're in, say, parts of Florida, New York City, L.A., I would go for the $500 mark because they can well afford it. Now, if they sign up for 20 sessions, give them a 20 to 30% discount and ask them which one would work best for them. We do recommend selling packages instead of just onesies and twosies because it makes a big difference when they can have minimum 10 sessions. In fact, and Dr. Linda, it may have been you, I heard of a practitioner that actually generated an extra $10,000 in their practice in their first month just doing this program. So it's very, very exciting, and it works. Okay, step 3 is refer a friend. And so once they come in and have a session and they have some good results, let them know, hey, bring a friend next time, now not their spouse, and preferably they have a condition, and you'll give both of them a free session, a complimentary session. And this is a very effective and easy way to grow your practice rapidly because every time someone comes in with a friend, they're going to have good results and get to know you, and you start building that relationship with them, and your practice will grow. Now, step 4, again, after they have good results, let them know that they can have a Beamer in their own home, and just let them know that. If they're interested, they're going to ask you, well, how much is it? And you explain, well, that's the best part. It's, it's X dollars a month and with financing and whatever. And it's also effective for animals, by the way, which is why I put that picture in there. Now, just real quick, what do you earn when one of your patients invests in a Beamer? You're going to earn between $1,000 and $1,500 every time they order the Pro unit. And I think 9 out of 10 of our sales in the U.S. are the Pro unit. I've never had a Classic unit sold, so that's what I recommend everybody get. And that 17% of the $6,000 sale is $1,000. And once you sell 4 Pro units and attend an academy, you'll be locked in at the top level of 25% or $1,500 forever. You do not have to requalify. You don't fall down. Amazing company. They really do have a heart. Now, step 5 is share with others. So soon after they have their own and they're getting good results, and this could be a month or 2 months down the road, then you let them know that, hey, by the way, if you know anybody that wants to get a Beamer, the company's going to pay you a really nice referral fee, and it's between, again, $1,000 and $1,500. So just throw it out there. Throw the hook in the water. Very, very easy. It's not salesy, and let them know. And if you keep doing that, you're going to be amazed at the interest. Now, what do you earn off of that? Well, you're going to earn between 12% or $720 on their first 4 sales, and then once they go to that 25% level, you're locked in at 8% or $480 forever. And let me tell you, these really add up, and it's very exciting to generate that extra income, but also to know, you're really helping people take control of their health. Okay, so to recap, email and advertise. Then you want to offer them the different 2 packages. Encourage them to bring a friend the next time for they both get a free session. Let them know they can have a Beamer in their home, and then encourage them to share with others and what's in it for them on a financial basis.
With Beamer's patented signal configuration, blood flow in the capillaries is increased, allowing oxygen and nutrients to get to the cells and toxins removed, enabling the cells to perform optimally so the body can heal itself. Beamer is grounded in scientific and medical research. Dr. Rainer Klopp, world-renowned physician and head of the Institute for Microcirculation in Berlin, says Beamer is the most effective and widely researched physical therapy method available today. He has seen no other technology work as effectively as Beamer. Beamer is best well known for improving general blood flow, nutrition and oxygen supply, waste disposal, cardiac function, physical fitness and endurance, strength and energy, concentration, mental acuity, stress reduction and relaxation, and sleep management. Beamer has 5 international patents, has been featured in over 50 medical publications around the world, is the most effective and best researched physical therapy available, is validated by NASA with an agreement for future spacesuit development, is in over 4,000 hospitals, universities, and clinics in over 40-plus countries, is an FDA-registered medical device, Class II pending, has over 1 million users worldwide, has German engineering and Swiss craftsmanship. Beamer is the fastest, most effective, and proven way to support your body. Non-invasive, safe, and effective. Only 8 minutes twice a day. No side effects. Drug-free, natural, gentle, and relaxing. Athletes can also optimize their performance in a natural, drug-free way. Pets and horses love Beamer as well.